Starting strength week number 5. We're talking about the recovery behavior today, which is to have an evening decompression routine. You can call it whatever you want. You can call it your wind down your routine, your evening chill time, whatever it is. We want to go from 100 to 0. We want to decompress and de-stress, get ourselves to be calm, cool, and relaxed in the evening, so that way we can peacefully drift off into the land of Zzz without worry or stress. You have an evening routine. Every single person has an evening routine. But does yours serve you, or does it keep you wound up, awake, and stimulated in the evening? If it does, then your evening routine sucks. It's not decompressing at all. What we need to do is we need to shift gears in the evening. Get ourselves to be a little more cool, calm, and relaxed. So last week was building on creating it was, hey, let's build a sleep sanctuary, set a bedtime. So we're building up into this part right here, which is now the evening routine. So you've already set your bedtime. Stick to it. All right. You've already enhanced your sleep sanctuary, aka your bedroom. Now it's time to talk about what do we do 10 to 30 minutes before we actually turn off the lights and go to sleep. There's a couple things that we want to avoid first. So first, what we want to avoid is your phone in the bed. I know how hard that'll be if you've created a habit with it, because many people have created a habit of keeping their phone in bed. They're lying down, it's dark all around, but you can see that blue light just shining directly into their eyes as they're being sucked into the black hole of whatever social media or bullshit app or whatever the hell you're looking at on the phone that's not doing anything to help you fall asleep. So if you want to go to sleep and you're like, I really would like to have a good night of sleep tonight so that way I can wake up energized and refreshed, well, let me keep on refreshing this Instagram feed that I have. That's not going to do a goddamn thing for you. So try to remove your phone from there, or have a cut-off time. If you can't remove it completely, have a cut-off time. Create boundaries for yourself and say, past, let's say, 10:30, I do not look at my phone anymore. It goes off and bye-bye. But here's the downfall. If you use your phone in bed, you will be stimulated. So going to sleep after you're using your phone is still going to be a little more challenging than if you didn't use it at all. So try to break the habit as best you can of not using your phone in bed. Second thing is television in bed as well. It's okay to watch TV at night. I watch TV at night. That's what I do. But I watch it inside my living room, and then I go upstairs into my bedroom, which does not have a TV, and I go to sleep in there. We want to think the bedroom is for sleeping and shagging. Shagging and sleeping. Not sleeping and stimulating with some sort of screen or television or phone. Sleep and shag, that's what the bedroom is all about. So that way you can go in there knowing, this is a place where I can decompress and wind down. So try to keep the stimulating activities outside of the bedroom, unless it's shagging and that's part of it. That's another story for another day. We're not going to get into that with this program at all. That's not what we're here for. So try to avoid screens while you're in your bed. That's one thing we want to avoid. Now that we got that out of the way, we want to then think about the evening wind down routine. Start small. Start small, especially if you have a really shitty evening routine that keeps you awake. Start small with your 10 deep breaths. We already have established that behavior. I believe that was week 2. Take 10 deep breaths. Do that as part of your wind down routine. You can use apps like Headspace or Calm that will walk you through a guided meditation. You literally have to lie there and do it. I personally like to do these things on the floor because I don't want to train my body to lay in bed awake. I ideally train your body when it's in bed to sleep. If you find yourself being awake in bed, get out of bed, because you want to try to train your body to recognize that bed is for sleeping, and that's where you sleep. You don't stay up stimulated on the phone. What you also do is, next level is, think about doing foam rolling or stretching. Those are all very relaxing things to do at the end of the day. You could also connect with a family member. If you have kids, read a story, read a book to them. But when you're done, don't go back to the screens. go to yourself and read a book yourself. I like fiction at nighttime just because while it might be stimulating, it's not a screen, so it's a different type of stimulation. Journal. Journaling in the evenings is also really good too, especially if you have a hard time going to sleep because your mind is just running circles around you. Write in a journal with a pen and a paper, not on your phone, pen and paper. Do a little brain dump and write all those things down to take those thoughts that are running circles in your head, put them on a paper, and you can lay them to rest. So those are some ways that you can start with a decompression routine. 10 deep breaths. That's the easy one. Stretching, foam rolling, read. If you have kids, read a book to your kids and then go read yourself. Read some sort of fiction, nonfiction, whatever it is you want to read. Shit, grab a coloring book, start coloring. Yeah, that could work too. And then lastly, brain dump, journal, write everything you can. You don't have to do all of those things. Do 1, 2, maybe 3 of those things and then find what works for you. Again, this is about you creating an evening decompression routine. So that means that you're in charge. And also, try to get the phone out of the bed. No TV in the bedroom as well. Unless, it's a Saturday or Sunday, a little different, we can let the rules down. But if it's a Monday through Friday, and you want to go to sleep and wake up and kick ass the next day, get the phone and get the screens out of the bedroom. If you need help on this, and especially like, hey coach, I don't know where to start. Can you please hook me up with the routine that's best for me? Absolutely, I will. I will give you some stretches, some foam rolling exercises to help you out with the routine, to make it very specific and clear for you. And it's going to take 10 to 15 minutes. You just have to do it. So if you want help creating a specific routine, reach out to me. Otherwise, questions, ask them. And if no questions, clear, let's get to it. See ya.